Hello, welcome to Parenting with Synergy. I'm excited that you're here, and we are here to support parents with children with autism to have happy and healthy home lives now and for the future. So we are very glad you're here. So I'd like to introduce you to a little bit about what we do here at Synergy Autism Center. When you're meeting with your consultant, you only see that one interaction, and what you're actually a part of now is this whole Synergy Autism community that is actually worldwide. It's pretty cool. So I'm Barbara Avila. I'm the owner of Synergy, and I serve families not only here in the Portland metro area, but also internationally. So you now are connected with families who are in Australia and Canada and throughout the US. So welcome to that community. I'm a parent consultant. I'm also a trainer for those who are learning to become parent consultants. I also work with the wonderful Pam Smith. She is also a parent consultant through Synergy. She offers her services to us here. She also runs her own business called the Engage program, where she provides social opportunities and practice for students with autism. Highly recommend you're looking into that. You can access that through our website. We also have the wonderful Annie Denning-Hilly, who comes to us providing parent consultation also. She is a parent of a child on spectrum herself, and she also has a counseling background, so she has also a fantastic approach to her work. We also have Jonathan Chase, who I encourage you to check him out on his own website. He has his own business. He helps us out here at Synergy Autism Center. He is our office manager, super helpful, but he also is a man of many talents. So he is a mentor for teens and young adults. He also runs groups here that get kids outside, teens and young adults outside and moving and doing some role enactment for battle, which is very popular. But he's also a fabulous musician here in town. Highly recommend you catching him out and about in the Portland metro area. And then he's also a magician, which is pretty amazing and great. So you can see him on the bottom right. That's Jonathan doing his magic with some kids at an autism event. We have Pam, who runs the Engage group here out of Synergy, Multnomah Village community. Here during her Engage group, she's doing some collaborative gardening projects. We also have other pictures of in-home programs, reading with one of our students, a parent with a student using some of the visual strategies that we'll talk about during this video tutorial. So welcome again. This is just to give you a sense of who Synergy Autism Center is. We are centered in Multnomah Village. However, we are throughout the Portland metro area and well beyond that internationally. So it's pretty exciting. Again, welcome. I want to welcome you to the training modules that we provide here at Synergy. I want to tell you also a little bit about the development of them. So they have been created by me, Barbara Avila. I have been in the field of autism for almost 30 years and primarily served for many of those years, provided interventions directly to students. Then I turned my support to providing support to parents and have found over the last almost 10 years of doing that there are key topics that keep coming up again and again. And what I chose to do is put those into these video tutorials so that you could get the basics here that then the Synergy parent consultants can then personalize for you within their sessions with you. So we welcome you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to call me or contact me. So now let's move into what's going to happen. So already you've had the meeting with me, the initial meeting where we've determined that this is a good fit for your family and that we're going to move forward. So that's always first. The next thing that's going to happen is that we are required to do what is called a functional behavior assessment. So that's going to start, if it hasn't already, and your Synergy parent consultant is going to observe your child in at least 2 settings. So usually that's at home and at school or some other community setting so that your consultant can get a really good sense of who your child is and what behaviors you're wanting to either increase or decrease, usually decrease. Next, your consultant will speak with key members of your team and your child's team to find out basically what's worked and what hasn't worked in the past. We realize that we're not the first people usually to try and make suggestions and figure out what's going on. So we're trying to get the big picture. What's worked, what hasn't, and talking to people like speech paths, speech pathologists, teachers, other types of counselors and therapists, that's often really helpful for us to not recreate the wheel, but be able to bring things together in a more positive direction for your family. Next, your consultant will then schedule a time to meet with you, and what they'll do in that meeting is go over initial recommendations for decreasing those challenging behaviors that you've chosen to target. This comes in the form of what we call a behavior support plan or behavior plan. Sometimes it's behavior intervention plan. There's lots of different names for it or acronyms, but BSP, BP, BIP, whatever. It's a behavior plan. We have a strong belief that a behavior plan should always be a draft document. It is used for us to have the whole team decide how are we going to approach behaviors together and be consistent, everyone in your child's life be really consistent. If that needs to be adjusted because it's not working or just simply needs some adjusting, then we need to do that with that document. So that's why I call it initial recommendations, that those will then be altered as you go to make sure that they continue to work for your child and your family. Next, once that behavior plan is underway, you'll have sessions with your parent consultant that I've designed to target research-based strategies that are very commonly used with children with autism, the ones that I tend to talk about on a regular basis with parents. So you're going to get those here in these video tutorials, and then your parent consultant is going to be able to personalize that and for you to be able to support your own child for lifelong learning and independence. So thank you very much for your trust in our services. We appreciate it and we look forward to better days ahead. If you have any questions or concerns, I do ask that you call me or that you email me. Either one is fine. My email is synergyautismcenter@gmail.com. Again, my name is Barbara Avila. My phone number here at Synergy is 503-432-8760. Good luck to you, and we really look forward to seeing some nice progress and happier days ahead. Take care.